back to American Truck Simulator. We are back. This time we're using the SCS truck with a W900 accessories pack. Can't remember the name of the creator, but it's on the Steam Workshop, and of course, as usual, I'll have it in the description below with these links and or what you got to look up in the search bar to find it. So we have a W900 with an accessories pack, so I can add whatever lighting nodes they have added to it, changing the color of it. The only thing it don't have, I think, is can't change the headlights, and you can't change something else, but you can actually customize the stairs and colors and everything, and it has actually quite a bit of features that I like, and you can actually move the cable lines back further if you got the long, I think this is the 8x4 mid-lift wheel, and this one actually uses because it's an SCS truck, it uses the smoke on my truck mod as well, which is in the Steam Workshop. So that's the reason why I wanted to create this with an accessories pack to show you all, because I said I was going to create one and show you all that what you can do. It just doesn't have any other options for the mufflers. It's just got two plain Jane, this one with the Kenworth sign and then one that just doesn't have the Kenworth on it. But it does use the beacons from the BigT. It does use the nodes from other KSW lighting and whatever else lighting that I have with the nodes that it comes with it in this accessories pack. And it uses of course I'm using the Smarty wheel pack with the Mayhem wheels, and we are using the SCS version trailer with a Lowboy Revamp pack that's also in the Steam Workshop. So it basically adds for that one, it adds like the wooden top there. You can do the back end with customizable nodes, customize beacons, etc., and customize your own lights on the side instead of going with the regular, SCS version with it. So that's one thing I like about it. Also, we also have a new, which I don't want my side mirrors on there. There we go. I just realized that we have a Case Magnum 380. This is a revamp version from Darkness, which creates it to be more realistic tractor to haul, which is available in your freight market and or the cargo market. It doesn't show up for, of course, the modded trailers, but it does show up the SCS version, so I figured I'd show you this. If you want to do some of these, the SCS revamp, just get that with it, and that way you can colorize it and everything the way you want it, lighting and stuff like that. And you can do this pack right here. He's got several different ones. He keeps coming out with new ones every day. This is one of them. It's a 380, and I think he's got a 230 series, and he's got a different style John Deere. I'm going to try to do every one of them when I can find them. But yeah, they're actually pretty nice, and it just basically reworks to make it look like a real tractor, more realistic tractor. Kind of looks like it's from Farm Simulator, honestly. Looks like she looks really good. But yeah, it's a lot better quality tractor on several of them. And he keeps coming out with some more. I want to give him kudos for that, and hopefully he keeps up with the updates and everything to make sure they don't crash. But we are in, where are we at? We're doing a short run, and we are in Wyoming, I think. Is this Wyoming? I forgot where. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to Vernal. There's Colorado. Yeah, that's wow. Dude, I am so tired, it's not even funny. But you see where I'm at. Other than that, I forgot where I'm at, actually. And the Case Magnum, it just looks amazing if you ask me. He's got three or four of them now. But yeah, and we also have a new engine from Z-Mods. It is the Cat C16. I did one on an 8V92 Detroit engine, and now I'm going to do one on this Cat C16. This is the newest one I got. Both of those are. and they also sound really good. I'm trying to get all of C-Mod's engines sounds, and they all sound amazing. But let's start it up and let you listen. Sounds really good. I really like it. Turn on the beacon here, customizable beacons, which is a great way to go with. And the back here. Love the beacons, the BigT beacons. Now I heard before that they had issues and people stopped using them, but they seem to have worked out the issues right now. Get on a little bit more speed, I'll let you listen to the engine brake. Sounds amazing. Love Z-Mod's engine sounds. Just kind of wish the smoke mod had more of a fade away feature, where if you're going at a certain speed, it'll just smoke will just fade away. Because when you get through all your gears and stuff, and look at that, I mean, honestly, is that truck really running, or is it just sitting there? You know, it's like constant smoke. And that's the only thing I don't like about it. I mean, it looks really good and everything, and it gives it more of a realistic feature of smoking while you're moving. But to me, I just wish I had a feature like GTA 5 does, like I have mentioned in my previous videos, which would be amazing if you could just get it to work. Because after so long of driving, you know, you're through all your gears, and it just smoke will go away unless you have like an engine problem. So that's all I'm saying. I mean, it'd be great if somebody could figure out how to do that. But for now, this will work, especially if you want to use it for truck, because you can't use it on modded trucks like John Ruda's trucks and Peterbilt modifieds and customized trucks, you know, that you get from other modders, creators. But it does use it on the SCS because that's what it was made for. So I figured this would be a good thing. So if you want to use an SCS truck, but you want to do more features, all you gotta do is get one of these accessory packs. I know this one, I forget the name on the creator, but I'll have it in the link, or have it in the description. And there's another one that has a Peterbilt accessories pack, and etc, etc. So as long as they keep coming out with these accessories packs and everything, you can just use the regular SCS version and be able to use this smoke mod if that's what you want to use. To me, it don't matter. I'll use the one for just the traffic pack on some, even if it's not on mine, and it'll just give me that effect anyway. Because I love being able to customize the truck the way I want to. I don't like limitations. Because if you just play the normal SCS version, you'll have limitations on your trucks, on how many lights and everything, and you can't really do much with them besides make it look the skin that you want or color that you want, and all that good stuff. Which their trucks are really nice. They're going for the realism and everything, because this is what the trucks look like. But if you look at owner operators who have their own trucks, they actually do a lot more things to them. So to me, it's like you're not working for a company, you're working for your own company. If you're building your own company, so you want to build it the way you want it. That's why I like these mods, being able to create customizable nodes and everything. amazing with this engine. Just kind of wish I had a stick shift. I'm doing all this on a controller and automatic. I'm using the real automatic, so I have to put it in gear myself, but we are almost there. Just gotta get past this person, and yes, I have the Kenworth interior sound pack, which makes it sound more amazing. Just wish I can figure out why I have so many jagged edges on this thing. It's supposed to. I try everything. I tried better resolutions. I've tried everything, but I lose too much frames whenever I do the higher resolution. And I try to use the alias, anti-alias, and all that stuff to try to clear it up even better, but it just doesn't work too well. I mean, when you're close to it, it looks nice and clean, but when you're far away, it just looks kind of jagged, ugly. And I have that depth of field on, so it should not affect that. I mean, it should go out further on loading up, but I don't know. Not sure what I'm doing wrong, but for now it works. I can create you some content here, and y'all can see it. Especially when new mods come out, or find a nice mod that actually works really well, and you all can have it for yourself if you got your own PC game and everything. So I love doing these mods. Mods are amazing, especially sound mods. But if I had to, if they didn't have any other type of mods besides engine sounds, that would be the first thing I'd go for anyway. You know, if they didn't have a lot of truck mods. The first thing you would want to do is the engine sound, because to me, what makes a truck, not just the specifics of the design, but it's also the sound, and the SCS sounds are that's all I'm gonna say. They're okay, but when you compare it to Z mods, and you listen to Z mods engine sounds or any other engine sounds, and you go back to the SCS, you're just like, that does sound a whole lot better with it. That's why I'm glad they implemented mods in the convoys. So whenever I do a convoy, it's going to have a lot of mods, but it's going to be mostly engine sound mods. And some of these accessory packs, which are free, I want to make sure they're free ones on the accessory packs, and a few freebie engine sounds. Because ain't they implementing something? Was it for this game, or was it for something else? I think it was this game they were talking about, you know, people can still play with it even though they don't have all the mods that you got, like specifics and stuff. So it's like optional, you know, optional mods, which is good, because, you know, like I got payware. I mean, a lot of people don't have the money to pay for it, or they don't want to pay, because a lot of people don't like. There's some people don't really like payware, so if you put that in place, then, you know, the freebie ones will want, which is fine. We got a few freebie engine sounds anyway. I love the way that tractor looks. It looks so real when you compare it to like the SCS version. It does look really good. And I also found a rework, what do we call that, the Livestock trailer, where the SCS version's like all big, tall, and kind of disproportionate. This guy took it and redone it, and it made it more the size it's supposed to be, more better dynamics, and it actually looks realistic and really nice. That's about the only thing he's done to it. There's no like special nodes or anything like that, which would be nice if he did. But for now, it's like it makes the livestock trailer look a whole lot better. Way better, way better than it was. So you put all this stuff into Notion here and all together, it just creates a better game. Now the SCS guys, they do a great job, but of course they're on a time limit. But where when you have modders, they got a time limit too, but not as bad. They work with the already done process and just kind of correct it and make it better, in a sense, if that makes any sense. I do like this Kenworth W900 from SCS, but I also like John Brutal's better. I don't know why, but I just do. I wish somebody would do a Mack truck, the newer Macks. Yeah, you got the accessories and stuff that you can put on it, but I want to see an actual Mack truck done. Oh yeah, I forgot I got long-lasting lights in this. Because it's better, more realistic, and you're having to sit in traffic. Better times on the traffic lights and everything gives you a little bit more time to make it through instead of like 2 or 3 cars go through and then all of a sudden it turns yellow and then red before you even get up to the line. So take out the trees. As tall as this thing is, it kind of is. I would have to be. But exactly like that. Because it's big. I mean, it sticks out really good. So I need to get over a little bit. Didn't think I was that close though. I think the collision detection on some of these places aren't that great. Because there's some spots I go into, I don't even touch the thing and I accidentally hit it. And I think that has to do with the collision detection. Love the interior sound effects from Z-Mods. I got Kenworth and I got the Peterbilt. I still need to get the International Freightliner. I think that's the only ones he's got. I don't think he did any of them for the Mack truck. This is really a fun game if you're into these type of games. Especially when you're trying to build your empire. There we have it. Cat C16 engine along with the new tractor. You find all this stuff in the Steam Workshop. Because this is the regular SCS truck. It's just somebody created an accessories pack. Yeah, there's another guy who created the accessory pack for W900L, and I tried it out. It's still not done in a sense. It's kind of buggy. There's still not a lot you can do with it. Like I think some of this is supposed to have like slots, which is basically nodes for your lights, don't show up on the like the front bumper and everything that had special light nodes. It don't show up. So it's still in work in progress. The Peterbilt one I had in another video, Peterbilt accessories pack. It's a good one. All the nodes show up and everything, but it's still kind of glitchy at first, but then it kind of straightens itself out. But other than that, I mean, it's a decent pack as well. And I like it whenever they kind of wish they had more headlight options for this truck. Which I don't understand why, because they got several different options for this truck for lights. But I mean, you want to do options, you might as well get you a John Ruda W900, because it has a lot of options that you can do. And the trailers, I love this revamp for this Lowboy. It's a real good one. It works really well. And some of the issues that I had before, though, is like some of the custom fenders for it were kind of bugging out. It may have been fixed by now because he's been updating stuff, so I haven't checked it yet. But other than that, I mean, these are really good features if you like customizations and everything, and especially that tractor. I mean, it looks beautiful. I'm going to try to do some more of those. Right there, there's like I think I got at least 5 of them. 5 different styles. You can find them in the freight market or the cargo market, it says. So, if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe. More likes I get, the more my content gets out. It helps me out in my algorithms to make sure everybody can see my videos. And if you're new to the American Truck Simulator, I know there's a lot of people doing it, but I'm trying to feature out, like, you know, specifics of mods that actually work really well, and honestly that I really like and works really well for me. Because right now I'm not using any graphics mods except for the reshades and the Z mods weather mod, which basically just fixes the weather, and there's no other graphics to it. This is what it looks like with reshades and just the Z mods weather. So that way the weather, when it rains, it's actually got better quality than the SCS version, and more realistic, because he also does a good job with his. But other than that, it doesn't change the skybox or anything, and it looks really well with just reshades. And if you want to look and see, let's get a good view here, kind of stretch it out a little bit. I mean, you can tell by looking at the ground and around it. I want to disable it. That's what it disabled, the reshades. And I'm only using 2. I'm using unsharp and colorfulness. That's all I'm using. And it looks amazing. I mean, I lose a lot of frames, quite a bit of frames, not a whole lot, but it has to do with that unsharp type mod and the reshade, which gives it more depth for the ground and the buildings. We'll turn it back on, off, on. It basically brightens it up a little bit, gives it a little bit more detail. I went from having, just for using those and just these mods right here, that's without any brutal graphics, random graphics, no autumn and fall type graphics from that one guy, no GBX or anything. And I was getting 160 frames with it turned off. I'm down to 124, 25. It's bouncing up and down a little bit. So if you don't want to do those other mods that gives more foliage and better skyboxes, because those drop me down about 80 frames, which still ain't bad. It's still a pretty good amount of frames. But if you don't want to do any of that, you don't want to kill your frames a whole lot, because I'm just running a little bit higher resolution. And then these reshades and the just the Z mods weather mod, that's it. I'm getting about 127, between 127 and 130 frames. So I mean, if you just want to do that, then get you some reshades, use the unsharp and then the clarity. Forget who they're from, but I usually just download the whole entire list of reshades that you can go through. All you gotta do is look for unsharp and clarity, or not clarity, but colorfulness. That's what I'm trying to say. It'll brighten it up, give it more detail and everything. So just do that, and it'll work out fine just for you, and they're free. So other than that, give me a like and subscribe, and I shall see you all in the next video.